Okay, thank you very much for watching this video. My name is Matt Sterling. I am the editor of the film Blue Like Jazz. I love editing, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about it and what exactly my role is in the film and what editors in general do. Now, the first thing an editor does when he gets assigned to a project is he jumps into a time machine and goes forward however many months or years is necessary to see what the poster art for the film will be. Then that individual goes back in time using the same time machine. You only need one. That's important. Don't let them sell you two time machines. You just need one. And you go back in time and you say, okay, now I need to make this movie look and feel something like this poster. You don't necessarily need to have any advanced knowledge of editing or filmmaking, but a time machine is an absolute must. So that's step one. So here you have all your footage. This magically appears when you say the word footage into your computer, and then it just shows up one day. It's very exciting. And then here is the second unit footage, which is all the footage shot by some other people who were given sandwiches in lieu of payment. Here's a very short scene where Claire Holt, playing the role of Penny, is drying Dawn's cell phone with her hairdryer. So what you do as an editor is you go like this, back and forth. You scroll over it as fast as possible. That makes you giggle a few times. After you've sufficiently scrubbed through all the material and decided that you're bored by it, the next step, like any job at a computer, is to goof around on the internet. The internet is a wonderful place. If you haven't been there yet, you should go. You can basically spend your entire day reading about nonsense. One of my favorite places to do so is the AV Club, and it is an absolute glorious time waster when it comes to the average workday. I can't recommend this place highly enough, and if you're going to be an editor, it's really imperative that you have some of these go-to sites where you can spend your time reading about other people's accomplishments instead of trying to accomplish anything of your own. So I'm just kind of looking through here. I would like to read about Isabella Rossellini at some point. I am happy to hear that Guy Pearce is going to be in Iron Man 3. But I gotta say, right now, what's piquing my interest most is this extensive recap of a 10-year-old episode of the show Angel, a terrific show by the delightfully talented writer-director Joss Whedon. So I'm going to spend the next, let's say, 10 minutes reading this exhaustive recap of a show that, again, aired over 10 years ago, but that's how great this show is. Now, sometimes you'll get to the end of an article and you'll find that you still don't want to work. So at that point, I find it really, really imperative to go down and read what anonymous internet commenters have said about the article I just read. So I'm just going to do this for a little while. What we have here, folks, is trenchant analysis of trenchant analysis. Now, for longer, more complicated scenes, it sometimes takes anywhere between 15 and 20 minutes to make it into an actual scene that you see at the theater. Let me give you an example. Here is one of our most complicated scenes. It's from the big Ren Fair party sequence towards the end of the film. And I believe that's here. Now, you may not know which scene you're looking for by number because you shouldn't have read the script. I can't stress that enough. You should not read the script. If you're interested in reading, you should go be a book nerd. If you want to work in movies, you should watch TV all day. So I don't read anything. I don't even read my contracts. It's one of the reasons I don't get paid. And eventually someone points out to me, oh, that scene is 92 through 93. I say thank you. I pay them in a sandwich, and then I start to look through the footage. So what you do is, again, you scroll as fast as possible going, what are the parts that look interesting? Which parts look interesting? Oh, that looked good, that looked good, that looked good. Then, when you've done that for, let's say, 5 to 10 minutes, you want to hit a magic button. It's right up here. You go into Effects, scroll down, and then right here, it says Make Movie Magic. You click that, boom, and voila, you've got a scene. And that's pretty much all it takes. Again, I cannot stress how wonderful a job it is to be a film editor. It's great. You get to sit in a chair all day. You get to avoid contact with most human beings for the majority of your life. And you get to take credit for a lot of other people's hard work. So it's a really, really terrific position. I highly recommend it. And again, all you need is a time machine, an illegal copy of Final Cut Pro, a sullen attitude, and a desire to be paid in sandwiches. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you at the movies.